Literally, we're having the biggest storm. Because they just can't be bothered and it's too hot to cook in the caravan without the aircon.
Welcome back to another video. Last time we left you, we were emptying the front boot, ready to get some work done.
Yeah, little did we know how much of an absolute headache it would be. The last couple of weeks has just felt like everything has gone wrong.
Yeah, so we're still in Darwin. We're still doing some other bits and pieces around here, checking stuff out, and we'll show you what we've been up to.
There's this real ugly like leather vinyl thing on here. So what we have to do is take everything out the front boot, which is a bit of a mess, and we found this little tent. So we're going to put it in the tent, and then hopefully if it rains, all of our stuff won't get damaged.
So we're off to a bad start this morning. So we're meant to do the checker plate on the front of the caravan, get all the vinyl replaced, and got there, and turns out the guy that was going to be doing it is sick. So we're going to pack it all up again tomorrow morning and take it down and try for round 2.
Feels like Groundhog Day today. Taking the van in again. So hopefully they can actually fix it. That's not sneaky because it beeps when you turn it on.
So Chelsea's trying to get ready for the gym, and she's got one clean sock and one dirty sock because she couldn't find a clean one.
So what I did, I actually shoved my socks from yesterday in here, and then I took them out and I muddled them up with my clean socks. Now I'm trying to figure out which one's which. I can't even bend that far.
You're a spud. Well, at least there's something good about our day happening.
Welcome to our crib.
So we have had an incredible Thursday. So this morning the air conditioner was dripping a bit, which it's done it a couple times. We thought, oh yeah, it's just a bit of condensation. I took the cover off and it was frozen solid. So we had a heap of water in the van again from the air conditioner, and it turns out our air conditioner has frozen solid. Completely rock solid with ice.
At least she's working.
So it works really well, but it just been working too well, and all the moisture in the air here is just freezing straight on it. Yeah, it's frozen solid, so we've got to get somebody out to fix that later today. But at the same time, we don't have a caravan here. The guys doing the checker plate did a pretty average job, so they're back redoing it and making sure it's going to be up to standard, because I mean, I'm pretty picky and fussy, because when I come to do work, I'm the same. So I expect the work that we pay for to be done to a pretty high standard, and they haven't done it. So yeah, we'll keep you posted with that, because they did a pretty awful job with silicone and stuff. But so yeah, we're homeless again for day 3, waiting around for other people to get their shit sorted.
So after 3 days of stuffing around with these people, we finally got the van back yesterday afternoon, and it looks awesome. It's actually got a nice finish on it now. They've used white silicone instead of clear, and we're really happy. Only took 3 days to get their shit together, but it's finally good. Now, the next issue is our aircon. Late yesterday afternoon as well, Bryce got one of their air conditioning guys up here in Palmerston to come and have a look, and they pretty much told him that it is stuffed. So we're up for nearly $2.5 grand for a new aircon, and we've tried to get as long as we can out of the one we've got in there now, but I'll take you in and listen to it. It's so noisy, it's constantly dripping water, and I'm pretty sure all the refrigerant is gone because it's not very cold anymore either. So yes, super noisy in here. We've got a bucket for the dripping water. Bryce just called up the Jayco dealer here in Darwin, and they said the only place that might have one is the place that did our caravan, like the dodgy front job. So we're like, we don't want to go back there and deal with them again.
We want to avoid dealing with them as much as possible.
Yeah. so we're just on our way to check out another couple places, and we'll just go in and speak to them and see what they can do. I think the one that we're after is totally out of stock, so yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna do. Might just have to suffer in the heat until we can get one in.
Just trying to dry out the roof. There's a big block of ice up there and it's leaking, and I reckon it's giving hopefully not causing too much water damage.
Yeah, because we noticed on the roof there was a bit of a watermark, but I think we got it like pretty early, so as long as I can dry it out,
we should be alright.
Yeah, hopefully it's not going to stain.
The wet season is in full swing. We have a massive week of rain coming. There's Chelsea just being a retard. There's a good 3 days of 40 to 80 mil, and then the rest of them about 10 to 20. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah, it's
see a
freezing
lot of water.
cold here. It's 26 degrees at the moment.
Yeah, it's lovely sitting outside in the rain and in shorts and singlets. How good's this?
Yeah, a bit of a difference from our hot weather we've had, especially because I'll show you our aircon situation at the moment.
It's non-existent.
Enough said. This is our air conditioner.
Today was my second day at my new job. It's working for Power and Water, but not directly for them. It's through a contractor. We do water main repairs and bits and pieces. There's a lot of sitting around, which is right up my alley at the moment because I'm not up here to work too hard.
Holy moly, we're having the biggest storm. We've just been stuck over at the bar at the Caravan Park for the last hour. Wasn't it too bad a spot to... I reckon Bryce had a couple too many beers now.
No, I have good sieves.
Yeah, pretty epic. Wow. One of the biggest storms we've probably ever encountered. It's sick. Oh my god! Good morning, I've just come back from dropping Bryce off at work. The yard that he starts at in the morning is pretty much straight across the road here from the Free Spirit, but it is still a little bit of a walk and it's pretty hot, so I've just been taking him there and picking him up because I'm super nice. We had a really good night's sleep last night because we had so much rain yesterday afternoon. It just cooled everything down heaps. So that was good because we've just got the 2 fans in here still. Well, we've got our double 12 volt fan that we always run. And then we bought this other one over here from Bunnings for 15 bucks. So we just set them up over us over night time. And that's got to do why we don't have the aircon. Since we've been in the top end, we've actually kept the aircon going non-stop, 24 hours a day. We got told to do this because as soon as you turn it off, you're going to start to get mold build up because it is so humid in Northern Territory. So we bought these. These are like a lifesaver up here. These actually collect like any condensation, I guess, in the air, and you can see how much water is sitting in the bottom just after a couple of days. So we just position a couple of these around the caravan. Like I put it up near like electronics and stuff because I don't really want moisture and that sitting around there. I'll show you what the temperature gets to in the van. I'll just take... It's saying on here it's 33 at the moment and 37 was what it's got to today in here. Stinking hot. Thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on the aircon situation. I've been on the phone to my dad this morning. He's down in South Australia, and he's been on the phone to a Dometic dealer in Adelaide, some refrigeration company or something, and that seems like the best bet. So they're getting their order this Friday apparently, and our name's down to get one of the Aircons because we're after like a certain Dometic one. I can't think of the name, but I'll pop it on here. That's Bryce's job. Yeah, so we're after quite a specific one. I think it's quite high demand, so it's been super tough to get anything. So we'll just get it shipped up from Adelaide and hopefully have it before Christmas. We're having a bit of a CBF kind of dinner because we just can't be bothered and it's too hot to cook in the caravan without the aircon.
Pizzas for dinner.
We went to Woolies and they had these pizzas on sale and they were like $1 each. So what we did, we just got them and then put our own extra toppings on them. So we just like put barbecue sauce and heaps of pineapple because you have to have pineapple.
Pineapple is a must on pizza, especially when it's nice and crispy when it falls off onto the grill.
This is a tray Bryce got online. I think you can get Weber brand ones as well, but this is just a cheapie and it makes the Weber like an oven. So,
well, actually it's a bit different to the Weber one. The Weber one give you like aluminium trays that are single use, whereas this one's a stainless steel tray so that you just clean it and you can reuse it. Saves throwing them out and a lot cheaper.
There you go, I learnt something as well. In our last video we did pop down to the waterfront here in Darwin because it is the only place that you can swim in the ocean here. Well, you could swim anywhere, but it's just a big risk of like crocodiles and sharks and stingers. Anyway, this is the waterfront and it's so beautiful to swim at.
Thank you. You want me to go into your tummy?
They've just recently put out this floaty playground as well. So when my family and Bryce's family come up here in a week or so's time, I'm going to take my little brother out and we're going to give that a go, I reckon. Do you want me to hold your stuff and you'll dive in?
No, I'm not.
Come on, dive in. We're moving on today from the Free Spirit Resort here in Darwin. We are doing a house sit for 3 weeks over Christmas and New Year's, which is awesome. We are racing the weather this morning because I reckon it's going to pour down soon. So we've just had to quickly pack up like all the awning walls because if we pack them away while they're wet, they're going to get mouldy by the time we set everything up again. Oh, I just about stepped on this little guy. It's probably a cane toad. Hey mate! It really camouflages. Hey, come back out. Alright, he's definitely a cane toad.
Well, we didn't quite beat the rain, but we got majority of it all packed up. It's just come in to settle in for the afternoon, hopefully. Hopefully not though, because we've got to go set up again.
Hopefully or hopefully not?
Hopefully not.
Bye, see you in a few weeks.
See you in 3 weeks. Have a look at this for a mango hole. We've just cheeked the heap, got a few in the freezer bag already, and we've still got this many to go.
I know, we're going to have mango smoothies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, I reckon.
Yeah, but nice little Christmas special. Got the whole box for like $10. So yeah. How good's that?
Thanks, Mango Man.
We are super lucky to have got this house sit over Christmas while our aircon has gone kaput on us. The aircon was meant to arrive last Friday, but didn't, which is what we were half expecting, because there's meant to be none in Australia at the moment. We're getting this the Dometic Ibis 4. It's what a lot of the newer vans are getting put in at the moment, so it's meant to be one of the better ones. We've put a heap of dehumidifiers in the van just to pull the moisture out of the air, and that's helping just to prevent any mold and mildew build up from getting inside all our stuff while we're not in it.
When we come on here and say that we're having a really crappy week or things aren't going right, I don't want people to think that we're not grateful for living this lifestyle, because we definitely are, especially in 2020 when like the whole world isn't traveling or doing anything. We're super lucky in Australia, especially in the Northern Territory, for being able to travel freely and do what we want. Just like to also say we're really enjoying making these videos, so if you are enjoying them as well, please subscribe and hit the like button, because that'll really help our channel. Thanks for watching, guys.